Okay, greetings game changers. This is Classic Games Redefined and my name's Rich and we're looking at another Universal Mutator. As I've been believing I'm winding down to doing these. I don't know how many more I'm going to do, but sometimes things pop up and a few popped up, so I'm going to do one now. Actually, I found across this, and I'll call it Universal Mutator because it was something I thought was part normally of just like hearts. But I discovered that somebody did a poker variant using it. And we'll pretty much discuss in a second what we're looking at here. And realize it could fit in other places also in doing it. This mutator that we're looking at is called trash passing. I've seen it as pass the trash. I think there was a poker variant I saw on the web called Anaconda. Anyhow, the way it works is follows. Let me explain how this works, and it's a key part of hearts. And we'll go with the heart version here. Let's say we're playing 4-player hearts. We dealt out 13 cards to the players. So what we'll do is one player, you're going to look at the cards, look at your hand, and go what ones you don't want to take. And of course, nobody's going to see them. They would be behind the screen, for example. They should be hidden. So what I'll do here is I'll look through the cards, and I'll go by a certain rule, 1, 2, or 3. And in hearts, you can go like pass left, pass right, or pass straight ahead. Instead of discarding cards and then going out, you give them to your opponent. Like I could go, let's say I won't like these 3, and then I could go pass left. And if I go pass left, my opponent will pass 3 this way. If I go pass right, my opponent on the right would pass 3. And if I do one of each, let's say I do one of each, I want to do it. And these will get passed face down. Or you can play it face up if you want to do it that way. But you end up passing them this way. Here, here, and here like that. And by doing that, you end up giving information to your opponent as another level of strategy. It's kind of one of the ways you want to do it in hearts. And poker is similar to that and everything else. So what you're doing with trash passing is that you are at the point dealing with an alternative to discards and provides a level of more strategy to it, providing information, adding a level of depth of thinking about what you might be giving your opponent. And that's the way it is. I mean, you can pass more cards, less cards, depending on where it was. This is kind of along the lines of other things I've done and, you know, pretty much hand drafting along the lines of that. Hand drafting can be one view, but it's just going around and you're taking for yourself. So it's arguably maybe a little bit the opposite of it. Anyhow, doing this for the sake of completeness, it's not revolutionary, but if you're doing a game, it's just another mechanic you might want to think about using as an alternative way to handle things. So anyhow, that's pretty much it. Just wanted it for the sake of completeness, so I do want to thank you for watching. May your die always roll 5, and remember, don't hate the player, change the game.